Welcome to Had6 channel. In this video, we will look into pertinacious. 13 adjectives with similar meanings will be reviewed in example sentences. Let's get started. Number 1. Tenacious, which means persisting in existence. Tenacious. For example, he had a reputation for being a tenacious man. Number 2. Obstinate, which means stubbornly refusing to change one's opinion or chosen course of action, despite attempts to persuade one to do so. Obstinate. For example, I don't think you'll succeed in changing his mind, he's very obstinate. Number 3. Resolute, which means admirably purposeful, determined, and unwavering. Resolute. For example, France's resolute defense of Verdun. Number 4. Dogged, which means having or showing tenacity and grim persistence. Dogged. For example, success required dogged determination. Number 5. Relentless, which means unceasingly intense. Relentless. For example, their relentless pursuit of quality. Number 6. Determined, which means possessing or displaying resolve. Determined. For example, he sounds a very determined man. Number 7. Perverse, which means showing a deliberate and obstinate desire to behave in a way that is unreasonable or unacceptable. Perverse. For example, he is being deliberately perverse. Number 8. Importunate, which means persistent, especially to the point of annoyance. Importunate. For example, an importunate beggar. Number 9. Uncompromising, which means harsh or relentless. Uncompromising. For example, her uncompromising attitude led to clashes with the governor. Number 10. Stubborn, which means having or showing dogged determination not to change one's attitude or position on something, especially in spite of good arguments or reasons to do so. Stubborn. For example, you're too stubborn to admit it. Number 11. Persistent, which means continuing firmly or obstinately in an opinion or course of action in spite of difficulty or opposition. Persistent. For example, one of the government's most persistent critics. Number 12. Single-minded, which means concentrating on only one aim. Single-minded. For example, I've never met anyone so ambitious and single-minded. Number 13. Tireless, which means having or showing great effort or energy. Tireless. For example, a tireless campaigner. If you have better examples in mind, please share them in the comment section below. It is now the time to hit the subscribe button.